Well, one of the things that Jim talked about was the location of the center and being centrally located. And another thing, Jim, that it does provide is the fact that there are conference rooms here. And you know, we talked about one of the main purposes of STEP was to help our students, you know, to get them up to speed on learning how to learn. And another main part of it is helping our faculty members and increasing their skills as well. We have wonderful faculty members, and it's just a resource for them to increase their skills. So it's like a targeted plan of, you know, the college is responsible for making sure that the faculty members have the knowledge base and the skills and providing that professional development to them so they can target it into the students and say, hey, here's how you learn. No matter what your subject matter, here's how you learn. And then they can get those skills. So professional development for faculty is absolutely key in this. And we have in this library a ITV classroom. So that will allow our faculty, if they're here or if they're at our teaching site in Elizabethton or even our teaching site in Kingsport, for them to be able to utilize those professional development opportunities even if they can't make it to the main campus.
Now, speaking about faculty, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just going to say, too, that another thing I just thought of about being centrally located, the chairperson of our professional development committee occupies the office just about 2 steps away from us. So it's really an ideal place
really
for
is.
all of the areas of campus to come together.
Okay.
Really good.
Going back to you, Dr. Graybill, you were speaking about the faculty, and that brought up a question about the adjunct teachers, the part-time
Certainly.
faculty. How will this affect them also? Will they be participants?
In order to keep the plan narrow, we have written the STEP plan it is a requirement for all full-time faculty members to participate. However, all of our adjunct or part-time faculty members are welcome to participate. The announcements for all the professional development opportunities are going out to them. They're participating in the STEP contest. So yes, they have all the resources, and we highly encourage them to participate as well.
Okay. Now, the faculty, going back to the faculty again, will all the faculty start at the same time on the program, or are there steps?
There are steps, step by step. There will be a phase-in process in STEP, and we have designed the program where a group of 8 faculty members will pilot a program. And again, that's looking at continuous improvement in our quality processes to make sure that we have a really good, solid program in place before we take it out to the masses. So we have a faculty member from each of our 7 academic divisions that are they have researched and are implementing different parts for the first year's theme, which is self-regulated learning, as well as Keith Glover, who works with our class, which is our Student Government Association, and navigators, so that we make sure that we have a group of students that are involved in as well from these pilot groups and from the Student Government Association to help us guide this and really truly, I know we use that play off that theme a lot, but step by step, make sure that we've got a good, solid program. You know, we like to say that we have built the perfect plan, and that every year we're going to be able to take that plan out and look at it and say, okay, check it off, that's what we do. We're done with that. But that's not the way humans work. We learn, and you know, we're asking our students to learn and our faculty to learn, and as an institution, we'll learn as we go through this process. So starting by a group of early implementers, putting the program in 1 year in advance and letting them work out the kinks of it will help make this a successful plan, because this truly is about student success. So we've tried to look at how can we do that, what can we do, and what lessons have we learned from other projects to help make this more successful. So each year they'll be doing the early implementer pilot projects, and then in the spring they will be help training the faculty, correct? And so they will be working with the faculty within their own divisions and helping them learn about the different options and how each faculty member can implement an initiative within STEP.
Right, they will be training the entire faculty on the initiative that they've been piloting in the fall, and at the same time they'll start the research for the next year, which will be the active learning thing.
And I think it's really important to emphasize that this is a
It
faculty-driven
is.
program, but it's students-centered. That's at the very centerpiece of our statement. It's student-centered. And I think that's something we always should emphasize. Very important.
Now, I guess kind of final question here, and you're all three welcome to chime in on this, is if somebody walks up to you on campus and asks you, what's the STEP program, what are you going to say?
It's a program, well, actually our statement is to increase student learning through the implementation of student-centered instructional best practices. Well, to boil that down, I've told people we don't want you to go around and memorize the statement if somebody should ask you what it is. What I would say that it's a really exciting program that is going to get students become more responsible learners. It's going to create more interactive classrooms. It's going to foster collaborative learning and I think lifelong learning so that students no longer are going to look at learning as an activity that takes place in the classroom, but they're going to be teachers as well as learners. We're all learners. I consider myself a learner from my students. And it's going to promote that feeling that education is a process of learning that we are responsible for.
Thank you to my guests for joining our discussion today. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap up Directions Northeast.
Be among the first to experience Northeast State's new Regional Center for Health Professions in Kingsport. Enroll now for fall classes at www.kingsporthighered.org. Northeast State, we're here to get you there.
That concludes the program for today. We've examined the Strategies for Teaching Excellence program at Northeast State and learned quite a bit about the reaccreditation process. Thanks again to our guests for this program. Community is very important to the students at Northeast State Community College, and this program takes a look at a few subjects that they find important. We encourage you to get out and explore the natural beauty of our region and be aware of the issues concerning your community. Until we meet next time, on behalf of the students, staff, and faculty at Northeast State Community College, I'm Anthony Frazier, and this is Direction Northeast.